All right, Shane, kicking down to Athens here real quick where, man, I thought them Bulldogs would be sleeping after whooping up on Clemson. Natural to have a little bit of a letdown. JT Daniels, we thought was not going to play, and all the speculation was Carson Beck was going to be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kirby throws us a curveball, starts the mailman, Stetson Bennett, and he responds by having the best damn game I have ever seen from a relief quarterback in history. 5 touchdowns, Shane, all in the first half. And, man, this was just stunning. And the Bulldogs' defense is as legit as we thought. They looked even better than they did against Clemson. Of course, they were playing UAB, but I was giving UAB a lot of respect because I know how good of a program that is. But considering the fact that Georgia whooped them 56-7, I think Georgia again is. This looks like a new Georgia, Shane, where they're not having these letdown moments. You know what?
No, and that's what I noticed. Like, if you look at last year, there was some moments last year you thought this defense was legit. But you look this year, I mean, these guys are just solid and locked down. I don't think it matters who's on the offensive side. I mean, if Clemson can't get 3 points from you, then you're going to be in every damn ball game that you play. And like you, it did surprise me the mailman came out here and didn't just turn around and hand it off to Zeus. He went vertical, which I think is fantastic because that's what this team's going to need to win the SEC, Mike. This is what this team's going to need. Not just I understand it's not JT, but the whole team's got to get used to the idea of going downfield and making big plays. So I love the aggressive play calling here.
This is the Georgia offense we've been hearing so much about.
Yep.
And I know it was UAB, not a top-tier SEC opponent, but if they can get this, combine it with this defense, my God, Shane, this is why so many people like myself like the Georgia Bulldogs to win the SEC. So I think we got a small taste of it on Saturday, and if I'm a Bulldog, my God, am I excited.
Absolutely, man.
All right, Shane.
I think, real quick, I saw some crazy stat, like this team hasn't given up a touchdown in like 12 quarters or something crazy like that. I don't know if that's true. You may have to fact check me, but well, I know they haven't this year, so that's at least 8, But I mean, think about that. Not giving up in this day, 2021, not giving up touchdowns. I mean, even Nick Saban comes out and says, "Hey, we're used to, as long as we can keep them under 20, that's a successful day." I may have made that quote up too. So I don't
Kirby, can you take us through the decision-making process on starting Stetson over Carson, and I guess also what JT's prognosis is at this point?
Yeah, JT got better as the week went on. Really didn't even know anything was really wrong with him on Monday. He took most reps and was fine. It was bothering him some. And as the week went on Tuesday, it bothered him a little more. And today he was better than he was earlier in the week and actually felt good. Today was the first time he got to really throw some balls down the field in warm-ups. So we hope he continues to improve. The decision to go with Stetson, we're really young offensively. We have a lot of guys that are injured and out, whether it's Kieras, George, Darnell. I mean, we just have a lot of young players that we're trying to grow up, and we thought that it would give us a calming effect to have him in, his experience, his ability to play in games. He played really well and really proud of the way he handled it. And the plan was to play both of them. And we went 2-1, 2-1, exactly like we planned on to get those guys reps. I mean, I'm really proud of the way Stetson's handled himself. Nobody's been better to the University of Georgia than Stetson Bennett in terms of his work. And he doesn't get, as many reps as a lot of other guys. So I was proud of him and his success today.
Kirby, what were your conversations like with Stetson this week with it seeming like the quarterback situation changed day to day, and how do you think he performed today with his first time in extended role?
He performed outstanding. I'll be honest with you, I didn't have a lot of conversations with Stetson. I sent him a text and said, "Are you preparing like you're the guy?" And just said, "Are you working that way? Are you looking at this as, I don't know if I'm going to be the guy or not." And he just said, "No, I'm preparing like I'm going to be the guy." I don't spend a lot of time in there, believe it or not. I don't go sit down with those guys and tell them what they need to do. Coach Munkin does a tremendous job with the offense and those quarterbacks. And we had a discussion, and we decided which direction we were headed after those practices, and we told the quarterbacks exactly what we're going to do. We stuck to that plan, and we'll continue to do that based on how they practice.